Yeah, good afternoon. My name is Tommy Joseph from Nigeria, making my 10th TBC. Good afternoon. My making my 10th TBC live broadcast. And sincerely, I want to say sorry because I've been off air for a while for the simple reason that the network has been failing me. I have to get a new one. And I'm happy this afternoon, that at least I have a new internet system, and I'm sure I'm now going to be on air live. I don't have to schedule, and again, you go there waiting, trying to catch me up, and at the end, I couldn't broadcast. That will be over now, so I apologize for that. So, for as many of you as will join me this afternoon, I really want to welcome this broadcast. But before I continue, remember at 3 o'clock, Umbe will be live in French, and the big news is Pritam will also be on at 3 o'clock in Hindi in India. So I think we're making headways, and it's worth a reminder that, hey, for you guys in French, Umbe will be live. For you guys in India, Pritam will be live at almost about the same time. I am not sure, but from yesterday's send meeting button, that was the news. And I think it's kudos to the TBC community because we are taking the info war serious, and that is the only way we are going to win. So now for this afternoon, we are going to look at the fiat currency and also the private community based economy, which is the TBC. That's our main focus this afternoon. Now, it's a common saying all over that the year 2020 is a year of cryptocurrency. That means the world out there, the establishment, the elites have come to agree that the year 2020 cryptocurrency will take over the center stage. Well, it can't be disputed, but there's something we need to have at the back of our mind. It's a war, it's a battle, and we must be ready to fight. And at this point in time, going by that, if that's what the world sees, that's what the elite sees, that's what the establishment sees, that's what the common man sees, then our goal, achieving our goal, is not far-fetched. It's just around the corner. If the year 2020 is seen as the year when the cryptocurrency will take over the center stage, then you and I has a hope that the longest it will take us to end poverty globally is 2020. And now, working with that set goal, that's what admins goal. But working with that set goal, which also admin agrees with it, then by the year 2020, poverty will be over. And all we need to do is cue into that and do all we need to do and make sure that by the year 2020, poverty is all over. Now, at that time, the value of what you have inside your wallet now will be unlocked. At that time, it will be liquid cash acceptable on the global market. Now, look at what's going to happen. If we can now take up the challenge and say, come, the year 2020 is a target. We are already on a bridge that will take us 1 to 2 years to reach the end. Now, if we do what we need to do, by the year 2020, this thing is all over. And we become our own banks. What's inside our wallet becomes solid cash. What we are having becomes liquid. What we are having becomes acceptable on the global market. And by that time, the issue of cashing out, going on the fiat or no fiat is all over. And I think we can achieve it. Why? Because it all burns on us. What does it take us to do that? Nothing. At that time, the idea of abundance will be real. Now we have a great potential and we can harness it. And what does it take us to harness it? Not money, no. The simple understanding of what TBC is all about. Passing it across, making everyone understand, and having everyone do what everyone needs to do. And that's all. It may cost us money, but very little. But it may even cost us money. No. All we need to do is to do what we need to do. And if we can do what we need to do, we are done. Look at the period. I could remember when I came to TBC last year, when I bought the first $100 and I was given 830,000 Kringles for just $100. Now I want you to estimate what 830,000 Kringles is today, knowing fully that 100,000 Kringles is about 8 million. Multiply that by 8, that's about 64 million. That's what the first $100 I purchased gave me. Now, as long as I purchase 1,000 or 2,000 or 3,000 at that point in time, can you estimate what I'm having? Now, what business was I going to do? What investment was I going to put that money in to make what I have now? Is that all? That's not even where I am going. What I'm looking at is in the next 1 year or two, by the time we are at the end of the bridge, by the time we've gotten over the bridge, each 100 my $100 is going to turn to close to 20 million US dollars. $100. Now that's the dream. That's the concept. That's what you need to catch. That's what you need to understand. Now, if we can do that, if we can do all we need to do, that's where we're heading. No business out there, no investment out there, no job out there, no endeavor out there can turn over $100 to close to $20 million in just a matter of 2-3 years. It doesn't happen that way. Well, at this point in time, I say, okay, Tommy, what are you talking about? All I am saying is achieving our goal is possible. We can do it. Tommy, how do we do it? Admin didn't give us a vague idea of what to do. Admin was very specific. Leaders are very specific. We have a target to achieve. What's our target? 1 billion people in the community. And there are over 7 billion people on earth. So it's realistic. It's a good goal set and it's achievable. Now, with 1 billion people in the community, what was admin's target? 1 million billionaires and 1 billion millionaires. Now, in essence, when there are 1 billion of us in the community, that leaves you and I with just about 7 people to take care of. If I'm a billionaire, I have some people to take care of. You are a millionaire, you have some people to take care of. Look, poverty is ended. We can now go into business, we can go into production, we can go into manufacturing, we make life better. You can hire people and you will pay them good. Look, poverty is going whichever way. And to me, it's a very beautiful, very wonderful idea. All we need to do is to add a little effort to achieve the 1 billion people in the community. And it's not easy. Now, look at what obtains outside today. The elite, the establishment is at war with us. They're at war. What war? Information war. The only weapon they have is deceit. And now they have taken it upon themselves to keep us in perpetual ignorance or in perpetual deceit. They have the information and they launch the information war. You go out there because they know by the year 2020, all their games will be over as long as we stand up. I wish you can go on the blog and get the meaning of what I'm saying. Once we can stand up, their game is over. And the limit is now going out there that by the year 2020, we will all stand. And now they are working hard to keep us longer than that. What job now do we need to do? Bring in 1 billion people? Yes, bring in 1 billion people. But also, we must engage in the battle war. What I'm doing right now, I'm in the war front. Why? Because we have to disseminate information to be able to counter what they are doing. And that is why admin is saying, look, TBC things unfold in stages. At a point, it's let's bring in people. Now people are in. At this stage, what are we doing? We distribute. And also, we pass across information. We have to get involved in the information war to be able to put down the enemy. Like somebody was saying yesterday in the Send Button meeting, which also I will encourage you to always try to attend the Send Button meeting. We are at this stage fighting a war with the elites. They can't stop us, they know it, but they will do everything they could, probably to try to buy more time. And the only way we can stop that is to also join in the information war. So as much as possible, we need many more soldiers on the field. And how do you join the army? Be a broadcaster. I am now on the war field. What I'm doing, I am trying to call you on board. I am trying to pass across out the information that, hey, whatever the establishment is saying, whatever the elite is saying about TBC, about our community is not true. We are strong, we are well able, we can do it, we can achieve it, we have all it takes to do it. Let's all brace up and do it. What's our target? Simple. 1 billion people in the community, out of which we need 1 million billionaires and 1 billion millionaires. And in addition, we need about 1 million soldiers to engage the elite in this war of information. In this information battle, we need at least 1 million soldiers. And therefore, out there, the best you can do yourself is to join the army and continue fighting by becoming a broadcaster. Oh no, I don't know how to broadcast. I was there before. But attending Send Button meetings, hearing what the leaders are saying, seeing what Randy is doing, what Umbe is doing, what Kofi is doing, and every other person, gradually I learned, and today I can start and talk to you. Just go out there and it doesn't matter how you start. No, break the jinx. Just break that jinx of not doing it. Go out there, do it, and before long, you will be there doing it comfortably. Another thing for those of you in the community that I want to pass across is, in this information war, in this 2020 target, now we don't only now focus on recruiting. No, we need to do our best to recruit also broadcasters. Now, I'll be proud to tell the community that by today, I will have somebody coming on to broadcast for the first time who has not been in the community for more than 2 weeks. By Saturday, I'm going to have another new one coming on also to broadcast. What am I doing? I'm recruiting people to the community and also into the army of the information battle. So we must have not only people in the community, but people must come out to broadcast. Last week, no, I noticed this over the weeks on the blog. Now, I want all of you out there to take a look at the reward system on the blog. you will discover that for the broadcasters, they take almost everything. What admin doing? Is it because admin is selfish? Or is it because admin is trying to be partial? Far from it. All admin is saying, hey, join the army. The incentives in joining the battle, joining the army of the war information is good. That's what that simply means. If you are a broadcaster, for every $100 purchase you make, you have a full TBC reward. If you choose to stay and watch, stay out of the information war, all you have is 100,000. Can you see that? Now, what do you want to achieve? What do you really want to achieve? Just being in the community and taking the beats? No. What we are simply as listen. Don't just remain there and be a kringler. Admin also wants more billionaires in the community. We still have about 1 million target. That's why we need about 1 million broadcasters. With 1 million broadcasters, we have 1 million billionaires. So please get on the broadcast. Get on the broadcast. Get on the blog. Take a study of the blog. It's highly educative. It tells you all you need to know. It tells you all you need to do. And when you know what to do, you will do it and do it very well. I will remind you, admin, target 1 million billionaires, 1 billion millionaires. This is what the coins in admin's wallet wants to achieve in this rollout phase. It's a rollout phase. Admin wants to roll out all the coins to have 1 million billionaires and 1 billion millionaires. I am laying emphasis on that. Now remember, at this phase, we don't just have to sit down and close up and say, Teams will. No, you will have a choice of where also you will want to belong. Admin won't force you, the leaders won't force you, but we will tell you where do you want to be. A Tibishan, a Kringler, or just someone there who is waiting for the Tibishan or the Kringler to come out and employ him. Because at the end, we are going to have 3 classes of people after all said and done. We'll have the Tibishans, we will also have the Kringlers, and we will have those are waiting out there to be employed. And they will be employed and they will be paid good wages. But the choice is yours. You can decide where you want to be. You want to be a Kringler, it's just simple. You don't have too much jobs to do. All you do is sign up, pass the test, pay your $10 wallet fee, set up a wallet, purchase $100, get your confirmations, and keep quiet. You see that? I said what? Keep quiet. The moment you sign up, pass the test, pay your $10 wallet fee, set up a wallet, make a purchase of $100, get confirmations from your seller, and collect your gift, then you go away and keep quiet. For a Kringler, that's okay. But the emphasis is, please, when you go away, keep quiet. Don't go out there and carry about speculations you don't know. In addition, attend the button meetings if you want to, or go on the blog, which we will advise you to do so. But that's also part of a Kringler. Now you want to be a Tibishan. In addition to what the Kringler does, you need to do what I'm doing right now. You need also to recruit. You need also to be always on the send button meeting. You need also to be on the broadcast meeting. You also need to be conversant with the blog and do what is required of those of us that are out to build a community. So in addition, you need that. I'm not trying to lay much emphasis on this. Why? Because already a lot has been said on the blog, and I will want you to do that. And why do we encourage people now to come in or make a broadcast, talk, says, listen? That's what the elites are doing. And like I used to imagine at the back of my mind, to set a 1 billion target is something that's achievable. But most importantly, the enemy we are fighting has a number that we can surpass. They're only from 1%. The moment we say, okay, let's say the target, before this year runs out, we will also have 1% of the population of the entire world. Automatically, the elite, the establishment, will definitely come to a standstill. Why? Because we are going to be bigger. Imagine at that point in time, we have 1% of the world. And all this 1%, let's assume half are TVisions. What we have inside our wallet put together will be in multiples of what the elites have in their wallets. Why? Because we don't only have a good currency, we have a bigger currency. Now with this battle, what are we trying to do? We are richer. We have more money in due time than they have. And all we need to do is what? Measure up. By the time we are 1%, that means we are about 75 million people in the community. The value of one TBC is going to be 75 million. Now, with 75 million to a TBC, there are many who have 1,000 TBC, 100 TBC, thousands of TBC, hundreds of TBC in their wallet. Multiply that by 75 million US dollars. What's the value going to be? Enormous, beyond imagination. You may not understand, but this is what the elites are seeing, this is what they understand, and this is what they are fighting. And admin was so smart that the idea came in such a way that there is not going to be a physical battle. No. All it takes to fight is get the consent of the oppressed, the consent of the poor, the consent of the masses to accept the idea, embrace it, work with it, and take it as their own, and that's all. Now, the elite establishment cannot come and fight. They cannot. Why? Because we didn't start the fight. We are doing their own thing. We are doing our own thing. They are doing their own thing. But we know, and they know, that doing our own thing is breaking their hold over us. But there's no ground for a battle. It's a war, a cold war, and we are making victory without bloodshed, without a rancor, without any confusion anywhere. And that's what we need to understand. Now, 1%, by the time we're 2%, finish. We are done. Now, you will discover that the faith you are talking about is not needed at this point in time. It's not necessary. What is needed is build a community. Bring in people, recruit them, train them, educate them, and put them up into the broadcast. That's the real thing we just need to do now. We just have to go out and talk about it. Let's have at least 1 million broadcasters. I'm happy with Umbe. Now, Umbe has broken the ground by starting the broadcast in French. Pritam was talking yesterday. He's kicking off today. And like Randy was saying, he brought out all the list of the languages that we are hoping to have people, to have leaders broadcasting in. Please come on board. At this point in time, it's not just about, oh, the distribution or bringing people. No, now we need to do something more, and we have to come on board. Let's work with the speculative target of 2020. If we can even buy into it, I am sure I'm optimistic, before 2020, we will be done. We will cross over the bridge, and you can walk into any store, buy the cars you want, buy the houses you want, travel the place you want to travel, pay the hotel bills you want on TBC, and it's acceptable. There is none like TBC. Each time I stand to talk, people ask me, I say, listen, there are only 2 currencies in the world, TBC and others. And that's it. Because there's none like TBC. The first abundance-based. Nothing beats the imagination of the elites like this abundance, because they want to catch us on scarcity, and now there's abundance that breaks the scarcity. So come on board. It's there for you to take. The only thing difference between you and poverty is your agreement to join the community. Join the community, sign up today, and receive a gift of 25,000 kringles. Pass the test, pay a $20 wallet fees, get your wallet, make a purchase of $100, and automatically you are done. Especially within this period of 500%. Why don't you take advantage and come in? Sign up, do all you need to do, and receive 125,000 kringles. Now, many are taking it. Make a $100 purchase, and there you are with another 500,000 kringles. So come on board between now and August 21st, and for your $110 investment into TBC, you understand automatically that you are worth $625,000. Calculated at the end of the day, that gives you millions, because each 100,000 kringles is over 2 million, because now TBC is no longer equated to euro, it's equated to a grain of gold. And a grain of gold is over $2. So I think to come on board is the best thing anybody can do for now. Join the community, have what you need to have, and you are done. Do the broadcast. You want to be unemployed? Fine, it's up to you. But as for me, no, I'm a TVian, and I wanted to be a TVian. And even if you can't be a TVian, be a kringler. At least be a kringler. But if I must ask you, why will you be the one to be a kringler? Why don't you be a TVian? Come on board. We have people coming in now, and they are jumping on board. They are coming in, they are going on the blog, taking a week or so, and after that, they are there broadcasting. Why can't you do the same? Why can't you do the same? Now for downlines, the new thing I am doing to everyone is, hey, go on the blog, spend some time, every information you need is there. Read, and also come up and do the broadcast. Look at it yesterday. If you attended a Senate Button meeting yesterday, you see the bulk of what transpired was like refreshing what was there before. Randy was going on the blog, bringing the blog, putting it up, we talk about it, and it's now refreshing it, educating. There's nothing wrong in going on the blog. In fact, I advise go on the blog. Why? Because when you go on the blog, you get what's on the blog, we will talk in harmony. We will be repeating the same thing, saying the same thing, passing across what admin should be passed across, because he's the leader, he's a set man, and we need to all rally around him and agree with what he thinks is right. So please, as much as possible, go on the blog. Most importantly, don't stay away from send button meetings. No, that's where you get the update. There are a lot of things you get on the send button meetings that you may never see on the blog. You may never see in the broadcast. Why? Because their first-hand informations are given out. And it's expedient, it's important for everyone to get them, to have them, and then know them. Like Randy will used to say, come, nobody should share this. It's simply meant for those of us attending the send button meeting. And two, though time is fast spent, but I think I should make this point. How is it that we are over 3 million in the community, but when it comes to send button meeting, they are just about 1,000? Was there watching, and I don't even know if there was a time that there were up to 1,000 people. There were about 700, 800. At this point in time, I think we shouldn't have less than 1 million people attending the send button meeting. And that is what also we need to work on. We need to attend the send button meeting and always get the letters from admin. the latest guide, so that we will know how to carry out what we are doing. So please, to everyone out there, everyone watching this broadcast, if there's anything I want to leave you with, is hey, be a broadcaster. If you are a broadcaster, as a recruitment, also recruit broadcasters. Above all, encourage people to attend the Sunbutton meeting. It is very, very vital for our growth, it's vital for our health, and it's vital for also our success. Now that I am back with a good internet, I am sure I will also see you tomorrow when I will schedule another one. Thank you very much for being with me. God bless you all.